Why does she have a hemp bag on her head? So you wouldn't immediately know it was her during the video. Because I bet if you had said her name during that video, she would have stopped. Also.
Right, and
yeah.
Like her name would be like a command word for whatever the hell this was. Wait, huh? Upon further inspection, it's a monomi decal, which means whoever did this went to the theater. I don't know. Really, Hajime? That's all you had? We went to the theater. We didn't watch the movie.
He's kind of dropping the ball. This
he really is
case.
stupid. Like I'm not even adding it as a truth bullet. It's just the rope. Ibuki hung herself with this rope
and died.
I don't want to talk to you.
From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there.
It's from the theater.
Which means it was obtained from the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from there?
That means anyone could have gotten this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use as a clue.
I wonder if that's true.
Huh? How'd I know? How'd I know?
Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
No.
Excuse me, Mikon, do you have a moment?
What's happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see. So, Ibuki died by hanging herself.
Yeah.
Man, really cracked the case on that one.
You might not have
did it,
seen
guys.
We all saw that she hung herself.
Oh, you're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue.
Why was that such a waste of our fucking time?
Because I'm Nagito, bitch. Sorry to call you a bitch.
It's like when the one time my mom came home and I was like, "What's up, bitch?" And she's like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "I'm not calling you a bitch. It's just an expression." She's like, "Oh, okay. Take care, bitch." And I was like, "Oh, you know what? That's fair."
As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. But that's a truth bullet. Why?
You for hanging.
She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Hmm? She's got blood on her feet.
So she walked through Hyoko's blood.
So that means Hyoko died first.
I just mushed their names together. I said Hibuki.
Ibuki.
The soles of her feet are dirty with blood. But there shouldn't be any external injuries, which means it's Hyoko's blood. Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot of blood either.
Like the weird spattering of it.
Yeah, like the blood was definitely on the ground, but like the splatter of the blood, came prior and was quickly bandaged and treated before it got anywhere, and then
I was gonna say. It's so confusing.
Oh, hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because I can't see her hair. For some reason.
Even though it's long and in front of her body. Right there in the shot.
But I knew right away she was dead. Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up.
Are we not going to tell Fuyuhiko that we watched her die
on the right? Like, we have to talk about this. I have to talk to the people, like, hey, Kazuichi, you who usually started my morning transmissions, when and why did the thing go missing? Who was not watching it?
I'm starting to think that it was set up there on purpose, because remember they said that they could only use it in the music venue?
Oh, so they just never left. They just left there. Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, we could say that we watched it happen to somebody who knew how to turn it on and start the transmission, right?
Mm-hmm.
And knew that we were going to be at the hospital first thing in the morning before the announcement, because it happened before our scheduled time. We still need to tell people this stuff, Hajime.
I'm sure it'll come up. That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. Oh yeah. So I wasn't really sure who died first. Oh yeah.
Calm down.
I mean, I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own.
There's no blood on the stepladder.
Yeah, the blood came after. Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed seppuku? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed unalive, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. No one said it was, Hajime. No one said it was.
Hajime's brain did. He's gaslighting himself.
Yeah.
There's a black curtain. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
It's not really a full-length curtain.
This curtain wasn't really here before, right? It's like, it was just the gaudy red wallpaper. If it was,
I think so. Yeah, going back to Ibuki's concert.
So they specifically set it up for the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
They had the candle, the
Yeah,
curtain
okay.
for the mood, the setting,
Weird.
Why the
a place to hide.
Ow!
probably-
They were behind the curt. Aki, were they you in?
Ah,
Oh,
they
Toy
lit up
Box
the Christmas
Parade.
tree.
Oh no!
They lit up the Christmas tree. It was real long.
No!
I killed my favorite characters.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket.
Rocket Punch!
See, on the back of the curtain is tape for temporary use, just like the curtains at the supermarket.
I just want to say that aside from Usami technically quote unquote dying and becoming Monami, this is my first death of the game and I'm so proud of you guys.
You're saying someone took the time to actually bring this all the way from the supermarket?
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
They were just standing behind it the whole time.
I want to know why the fuck they went to the supermarket specifically for a curtain and a noose. Like,
Well, that was the only way that was the only place that had.
no, I know, but I mean like I said, the theatrics of it all. Like, why did they
Oh.
need this specific like thing, you know?
Who knows?
Game, you can't keep
Yeah.
doing this!
Thank you.
It wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Music venue curtain.
Nice.
Nice.
now.
Oh.
Oh, the thingy.
The control panel. You can use the panel to raise and lower the baton lighting. We use this to lower Ibuki. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelit ambiance. The lighting was not used at all. But why didn't they use the lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
I see.
Oh.
So you've noticed this too, fiend.
Not me thinking he said friend.
I don't have friends except for my beanoofs.
I wonder if it would have cast a shadow of them.
Oh, like where they were standing, yeah.
Yeah.
Noticed.
So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls?
Hey, don't talk
Take a
about-
good look at that baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item?
Oh,
Don't be ableist, Gundam.
Oh, there's something hanging from the top of it.
what? Is that fabric? Something looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting.
Well, lower it back down. Why did we stick on it for like half a second?
We did, yeah.
So you finally noticed.
But I can't see from here. I should lower it one more time. Excuse me. I should lower it one more time and...
There is no need to.
Bidoof, fetch!
Go! Mirage Golden Hawk Jump-P! Now is the time for you to take flight!
He's froze.
I love his
He
little.
just baseball shots one of the hamsters. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark beanoofs of destruction.
A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash.
They fall with style.
Yeah! Ching ching!
I cannot believe I noticed that.
It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. Then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundham.
Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
You know, it just occurred to me that that scar is probably not only fake, but the other eye is a contact lens.
What?
Oh my God.
What would make you think that?
So he's
A lot
the
of things.
dramatic one.
Yeah. Ultimate cosplay.
Wow! That is amazing! I have never seen a Bidoof do tricks!
Wow.
No, hang on.
They are my 4 dark Beedus of destruction. Beedus have...
Alright, we gotta start
merely
saying
their
hamsters.
we gotta start saying hamsters, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's getting weird.
We've seen-
Hamsters are merely their temporary forms.
Never seen hamsters do tricks. So, what's with the paper?
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
It's from the storage room.
It appears it's nothing useful.
Not true.
No.
It just has this signed confession by the murderer on it,
This
crumples it
has
up
to
and
be
throws it
some kind
away.
of clue.
I want to see
The
everyone.
fact that it
motel
was
room right now.
stuck in a place like that, no matter how you think about it, it's too unnatural. It looks like seaweed, I'm not gonna lie.
It
I love
does.
that. Alright. Oh wait! I don't
It looks like the same paper that's kind of on the other like on the pillars.
Right? That's why I
Or
was
that
like,
just-
isn't it? That's just the spare wallpaper from the... Oh.
Chiaki?
Oh, I still have to talk to her? Okay.
I think so. I don't think you've talked to her yet.
With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor?
Nothing dropped, it's just dirty.
Dirty.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
Like it had been Oh!
That's dried blood.
And a very interesting smear.
Drag.
That doesn't...
It-
It kind of looks like someone's hand. I'm gonna lie.
If you look
Like a
closely,
swoof.
Yeah.
Listen, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Yeah. Blood was wiped, but poorly!
Blood.
She was killed on
Blood.
the stage.
well, a blood stain isn't strange. Kyoko's neck was slashed not that far from here. Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it?
Hide it?
Right. They hit the rest of the blood too. So.
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off.
As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a blood stain. So what was the killer trying to hide? A footprint, perhaps? I don't know. Smudge on the floor has been added to the tooth bullets. Excuse me. There's a door that says staff only.
Well, we can't go in.
I'm staff now.
We're not.
Well,
down.
welcome in, new staff! See? See, it's torn!
No,
Look, the
no.
corner!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't realize that the stickers were part of the wallpaper.
Me
It's not just
either.
torn, but it looks like it's no longer rolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
used to be all rolled up neatly together.
Hmm? This thick black paper that's folded up. There are a lot of stickers pasted over the front side.
I like that we ignored Nagito in the room and just went straight
I don't know, I
to
don't know why he's in
investigating.
here.
Ignore
Like,
who?
okay.
Sorry? Who are we talking about?
Edge of the wallpaper. It's torn, but what does this mean? It's in your pocket, dumbass!
Gundam just gave it to you. Hajime. Please.
Yeah, the pile of stickers have been disturbed because they weren't on the floor before.
Yeah.
Feels like there are less stickers than before. No, Hajime, you just...
We are
Ah!
trying our best.
Not good enough! Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too?
I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking.
Or is he trying to stand guard and make sure I don't discover important things?
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped-over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko? That probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from this storage room that they used for the crime.
You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're gonna be on the killer's side, right?
Ah, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's my main reason why this case is really special.
Huh?
But I can't say for certain, though.
Huh?
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
Really? You might end up confusing me again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
Ah, that's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh?
I'll tell you if you tell me what the fuck you talking about.
I don't even know, man.
I don't even know. I'm crazy.
I lit up a big one before I came here.
Oh my god, Nagito.
Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings.
Oh, you should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where? Why are you like this? What?
What? Did you just ask us on a date in the middle of a murder investigation?
I mean,
A date of mystery because you don't know where he watched it.
I'll see you at the movie theaters, Hajime.
He
He did ask
you
us on a
movie
he
date.
asked us on a date.
In the middle of a murder investigation. Probably because. Hey, this is a side note.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is
Okay,
a side
thank
note.
you.
In terms of investigation, there were 2 ladders in this room to start. Now there's none.
Oh, you're right. The other
I
one's
just
not in
wanted-
here.
I kept wanting to say that, but then Nagito kept talking, and I was like, okay, well, I'll wait.
Fucking
Oh, by
Nagito.
the way, I ate a couple of the step ladders.
I just ate a couple. Because we know there's one out there that
Just
you
for
can keep
posterity.
on. But now the other one's also missing. So where?
In the
did
movie
they
theater,
all-
maybe. Nah, I actually do want to go to the movie theater. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go on our date.
Do I have to talk to everybody in here before I can leave?
Yes.
Possibly.
What are you doing?
Not great.
Oh yeah, I noticed sooner. Ibuki might have been saved. When did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story that I will tell when the trial happens, probably. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. Yes, we have. Yep, we were together right until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least! What?
He totally trusts you.
What?
He doesn't doubt you at all.
Mikan would be my alibi. The shattered remains of the machine. This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean? Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
About that.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough.
They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? What was the thing I saw? No, I'm pretty sure...
They convinced Ibuki to kill herself, and then they broke the camera before slitting Hyoko's throat. But
then why would Ibuki have blood on her slippers?
We're figuring that out. How you doing?
I'm not.
Oh. Are you okay? Are you still not feeling well?
Yeah. I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
Oh, it's not the residual despair disease. I think she's just genuinely concerned, and she's never felt sad like this before.
That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness.
You like it?
There'll probably go away if I battle a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here.
You could beat up Nagito.
You said
That
a
would
strong
make me
dude.
feel-
I
Yeah, but
love
she could
that.
just beat him up, though.
Yeah, do it.
No. Never mind. I ain't touching that thing with a 10-foot pole. Oh. Nekomaru will definitely come back.
You're right.
Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my 4 dark beetles of destruction?
Yes, we did, and we
That's
found
all I had to say!
That's all I have to say about this.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What? Look at what's in front of the door. The door wasn't locked!
It was
just barricaded.
blocked.
Okay, but
Ah! It's a pool cue. Or
Drumstick.
drumstick. I'm sorry, a pool cue.
It's a stick.
It's a stick.
They're both sticks.
And
They're
it looks like
still-
it's... That makes way more sense. Because we were wondering about it, right? Like, how would you lock it?
Okay, but this further makes me even more confused.
Because it was barricaded when we got here?
Because it was
Yeah, it's
barricaded
barricaded
when
from
we
the
got here
inside.
after Hiyoko died,
Hmm.
and we saw Ibuki before Hiyoko died. How did the person get out if they barricaded it from the inside?
Right? They should still be in here.
Unless it was a murder-suicide and Ibuki killed Hiyoko and then killed herself.
No, but then it
And
would still be
somebody-
barricaded.
I was gonna say somebody would have had to, like, if somebody told Ibuki, kill Hiyoko, put her thingy on the, like, tape her up, lock the door with a drumstick, and then at this time no, because then she would have been dead because she was dead before Hiyoko.
Yeah.
This is confusing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
What
say.
was
Just
it?
let it happen. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I don't want to let it
I'm
happen.
curious. Like, has it actually shown what the handles themselves on the inside of the door look like yet?
No.
Okay.
But it wouldn't matter.
Well, it could, because if they are only secured to the door, like say from the bottom part of it, and the top part was open, you could kind of prop the thing open, the drumstick on the top of them from the outside. So when you close the door, it would fall down and then block it from the outside.
Oh, like maybe I did this when I left.
Or someone else
I Rube Goldman
might have.
Goldberged
Yeah.
the door. Hmm.
Uh,
But I still, yeah.
Like, that would only work is if there's a slot that's open on the top of the handle for that to fall through.
Yeah, I
If-
get what you're saying. Like a medieval style wooden door where
Yeah.
it kind of clunks into the place. Yeah. But that would still, the thing that's still getting me though is that someone still put up Hyoko's body after I left,
Yeah.
which means
in 10 minutes.
They were
Less than
here.
they
10
were
minutes.
in here.
Yes.
They were here. They killed Hiyoko, and then they They either
Oh,
set it up
they
or
could have. They
drumstick
still could have done what
falls.
Carl said after they put up the body, though. And then they'd be like, "Yeah, I totally came from outside." Yeah, so we didn't do this in the last trial, by the way.
Yeah.
It's girl D all over again. If something like that's in front of the door, you think it might be a really big cloak? Oh, I thought he was figuring out that it was barricaded. Remember when we... There we go. Came to the music venue. If it won't open, the only thing we could do is force our way through. And it wasn't locked. That's why he was like, oh, it opened easier than I thought it would. Because it was literally just a drumstick. Okay, we're reliving the whole scene right now. The door... That's not you. That's me. The door was locked when we tried to go inside. And the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out this door doesn't have a lock at all. This building's full of fire and safety hazards. Ah!
Good, Carl, right?
Karel!
Damn.
This is the shape of the handle. You totally could clunk something down on top. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think the
It
drumstick
totally
was used
would.
to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. How is the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't have windows. This door is the only entrance.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say about Carl's thing. Even if they propped the drumstick up onto the thing, they would not really be able to... Like, it would roll before they got a chance to actually get out.
Anime logic? I don't know.
I
Yeah.
swear it's going to be anime logic after everything we've been
It
through.
I think they'll explain it. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
so let's
Killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue and waited until we were at the scene of the crime to join us. You know,
That
they
is
use
also a
tricks like that a
possibility.
lot in mystery dramas and stuff.
They were literally behind the bar.
Mm-hmm. If that's the case, there might be evidence of that somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. Killer was still inside when we broke down the door. That might be possible, but...
I heard what you two were discussing.
Chiaki! That was kind of a cool entrance.
Stop right there, I heard you.
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting.
What was it? Oh!
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see?
Huh?
What is that?
Why...
Why glob?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I think the Ninja Turtles had something to do with this.
No,
Either that or
Donatello.
LSP.
Donatello's the murderer.
It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but...
Flubber.
As she said that, Chiaki bent down and scraped the semi-transparent glob with her finger.
Ectoplasm.
Oh my.
She
No.
ate it?
It's gum!
What? Put it in your... Don't you put it in your mouth!
This is Japan, we don't have that PSA.
It's gum!
Choo choo.
Choo 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 boogie.
Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals.
Spit it out!
Yeah.
Huh?
And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start.
It was a gummy bear.
For instance,
Oh.
if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this,
Yeah, I was thinking it was some kind of fast curing something.
it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gap of the door.
But then what would they need the stick for? You glued the door shut. What are you talking about?
Throw you
Get
off
that
the
out
scent.
of your mouth.
Two. Get on that thing.
I hate how
Chiaki,
that meme's becoming big.
Sorry, that's been a meme that's been going around my work site for like the past 5 days.
It's not just your work site. I see it all the
Okay.
time. Like I've actually seen it come into the Mortal Kombat
Oh
thing.
dear.
Wait,
I didn't.
Just
I don't get
just
them.
as I thought. It tastes nasty.
So we know she spits.
quiet you.
Oh my god.
Carl.
Carl, get out of here. Besides the bit about the taste, it's okay to consider that some kind of clue, right? glob has been added to the triathlon section.
Like,
It's the scientific
my
word.
glob.
All right, I need to. No. Okay, fine. I want to go to the movie theater. How are you doing? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. I turned it down already. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. What?
Oh,
Because it speeds up the decay process.
Is that
yeah.
possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. Ah, I got my answer! I got my answer on why the heat was important. Nice. They've covered up the time of death by using the heater. But that's weird. Is it? Even if this is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? The order in which they died.
The order which they died and a way to give themselves an alibi.
They recorded.
Yeah, Ibuki's been up there way longer than when I saw the footage.
Mm-hmm.
Which again
Yeah,
still
that
makes
could-
me think it's Kazuichi because he's the one who engineered this thing, so he could engineer it again to like play back a video to me instead of live feed. I don't know.
Yeah, the blood's on the left side of that step stool,
Which is the
was
side
the
that's
side
facing
that
the-
was facing the camera.
Yeah.
So when we seen Ibuki go up that, there was no
Oh,
blood on
Hey
it.
Celeste. I agree. Fuck whoever killed Ibuki. Suck. And like this again. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Imitation murder?
Huh? You didn't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. I didn't see the movie! Oh my god, the movie was actually important?
You didn't see the movie? That's so good.
We definitely bet Monokuma.
That movie
like,
was to
up
die
on
for,
somebody
apparently.
to not be there.
The assumption is...
Die Hard.
And yeah, the assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Exactly. I'm not eating, shut up. Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie that everyone has seen except Hajime, is it possible that more than one person might have... that one more person might have been killed? What? 3 people
I
died in this
guess we
movie?
really should have seen that movie.
Hang on. 3 people died and Nagito said it was so boring that he would have rather paid 1.5 million yen to not have seen it.
It is Nagito, in his defense.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder, one more person might have been killed?
Are you guys worried that there's gotta be another victim? Please.
Aye.
Then worries!
Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people can be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the Saint Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
You mean they've added another rule?
Technically, it's rules from the
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it's a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings?
this time around.
Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Eh?
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people.
Who did not communicate and were like, oh my god. Oh my god, it's like when you have 2 imposters and it's like, I didn't know you were gonna kill. Shit!
That would mean that the 2 killers exist in the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
If we can only choose one based on the majority vote, the other person would certainly achieve victory.
Yeah, you're right.
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlapping one another?
You're asking too many questions.
Shut up!
I find a lot of big holes in your game, man.
It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time.
Nice.
Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it.
Man.
Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
Bye.
There's no
I
possibility.
like that we now know that he has a cave.
Man cave. He's
A bear cave.
He's off playing, billiards while we're all doing this.
What?
Foosball.
Foosball with himself.
You could, maybe. With
That'd
this,
be
I guess that
sad.
narrows things down a little.
Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen what?
Like I said, that movie.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Ah.
Of course. It's an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murder this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
I see. Nagito
hate
did
when
mention
they-
something about that.
I hate when they do that in this game. It must be that movie.
That thing.
Shut up. All of you, go away.
I was gonna say. Now we have to figure out who. I guess that means everybody fucking watched that movie except for
Except
us.
us, yeah.
But hey, that also means that we cleared ourselves as a suspect.
Right? Like, I didn't even know what the movie was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. We got an hour and a half to kill, right?
Ha! Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate.
Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki?
Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. We were fooled into splitting the party. It happened.
You never split the party, man. That's like
The
That's like
funniest
game
part is that
101.
one person from the hospital and one person from the motel died.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we split the party, it's like
We saved no one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There might be some clues. Clues read. Oh yeah, she could have like written instructions. I should try going into the motel. There's a lot of things. A lot of things. We have like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think we're not getting this done today, obviously.
Obviously not.
Yeah, no.
But I will pick one thing.
Yeah, we probably got time to like do one more venue.
The movie.
Oh.
I am
went to
curious about the movie.
Yoko's room, but
Oh, that is something we should do while we're on this before you go anywhere else.
What?
Monokuma doll?
Let me double check.
Yeah, the Monokuma
which
doll.
one.
Mayhap that will decide what
Oops.
venue I investigate.
So go back to the cottages.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
there's so many X's now, man.
Don't worry about it.
I think
I've updated my other picture as well to have
Wait, no,
the
I
two
should be able,
newest
I should be
X's
able to
on
fast
there.
travel into the...
Oh, sorry, hold on. Not the cottages.
You meant the motel?
motel.
Hmm.
And check Kyoko's.
Alright.
also I went to Hyoko's room. Yeah, I'll go Hyoko room. Also check
Why
on
are
your
you
pet.
both here?
You just got a new egg.
I haven't walked it enough for it to hatch. It'll ping me.
I figured. I just
Why can't I? What is the exclamation point for if I can't?
I
It's
think
just to
it's like-
remind me that I need to go here? That's stupid.
but that's
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
You have to go there, and because the hospital also has one.
I don't remember which direction it's in.
I mean, it is a circle.
The Wizard of Monokuma.
The next chapter, we're gonna have to be so on, like, watch for the Monokuma dolls because it's gonna be hard.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I can't tell you.
Like they're really well hidden?
No, it's just the way the chapter runs. It's gonna be a little difficult.
Oh, okay. So like basically every moment I have free control of the screen, look for a doll. Would just be a good advice.
I think that would be good advice.
Yeah, from a mechanical.
I can't tell you.
I know, but from a mechanical standpoint, I can't click on the doll unless I have
I
free
totally-
control of the screen.
Totally understand. I can't tell you. There's nothing I can
Yeah,
say.
it might be something we just have to explain the moment of.
Hmm.
For
If
now,
I could
I think we'll
explain, I
go with
would.
For now, I would go with that. Any chance you get to look around for the doll, look around for the doll.
Yeah, like I can't do anything else but that.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's why when you said I was like, that's not right either. I'm like, then what am I supposed to do?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I never said anything.
I never went inside any of the rooms. This is correct. I was quarantined. I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Which room is Hyoko's room?
You're here, right? Come on out.
Huh?
I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
No.
You just walked up. Just
It's
normal.
still nice to know that even though he saw the dead bodies, Gundham still has no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah. Which room was Hyoko staying in?
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared?
Yes.
Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
Hail Satan.
I was like her room. In dark and gothic because she's adorable.
How does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
Yes.
I have the key! Click, click. Alright. This is a place that Sam and Dean Winchester would stay. It specifically has this stupid metal separator that serves no purpose. It's not a wall. I can see right through it. I hate these things.
You're not wrong.
Every motel they go to has one of these. I don't understand.
Yep.
It looks stupid.
And it just takes up space.
Oh, the mirror in her room is broken. In the bathroom?
The
it's,
mirror?
in the bathroom?
Oh.
It's cracked.
Mhm.
She only stayed here a few nights. It doesn't feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Hajime. Ah! Jesus Christ. Oh, she was in
Sonia
here.
jump scare.
Did the door open? Yeah. Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. You weren't supposed to be able to come in here, murder.
Stabs.
She actually walked up behind you.
Yeah.
Like, she walked up behind you behind the door and was like, was it open? Like, oh no, I used the key.
What?
Oh.
Did something happen? No, it's just...
This is my room.
I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What do you mean? No. What do you mean? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason.
You guys are all being dicks to
Did
her.
you have a fight? What reason would make her lock herself in her room? A kimono. Kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her, and since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Oh. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash.
What is this angle that we're looking at the room at? They just
She's
superimpose
like,
Yoko.
yeah, she's like
over
too
the
tall.
She's not even in the room. She's floating.
She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. I thought...
Well, I mean, she taught her how to do it, but she didn't remember. Or, like, you teach somebody and they, like
wait,
they don't know it right away. Yeah.
My hero is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh? The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Yoko told me she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru, that Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. So she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own. She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. Oh. What did you say? Hiyoko, by chance are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! But because Mahita taught me, that's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? She went to the storage room to use the full body mirror.
So that's why she was at the store at the music venue. She came out. She's seen what had happened, and who was there.
She witnessed murder twice, and then died. This sucks.
My poor girl.
Oh no. Oh, it kept mentioning it was like this full body mirror. It's the kind of mirror you would use to see all of you. It's like, oh no.
You're gonna fucking kill her, Sonia.
I'm so sorry. Oh. Do you
Brutal.
remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? Oh.
Yeah.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I'm confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health. And that was when she kicked me out. Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to tie her kimono?
That means whoever killed her also didn't know how to tie a kimono.
She could have been
Either that
midway
or-
through, like she tied it in the front, and she's like, "Yeah, I did it," and then she was about to turn it around to
Got her
properly
throat
wear it.
Yeah.
slit. She turned around and got her throat slit.
Turn around.
Poor girl. My poor child.
Oh, I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. Yeah, exactly. So if that's so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? No, I'm pretty sure she was there just by accident. It was like, oh shit, you saw me with the ibuki. I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
Aside from Monokuma.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I know I'm way too sus of Kazuichi, but he was also looking at all the wiretap shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I would not put it past him at all to wiretap all the rooms, girls included.
Oh, girls especially, because he's a creep.
Nobody knew.
I just don't want my last voice to go.
If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the venue? Something's wrong. Oh god, I don't want Sonia to be the murderer. Not like this.
She's not the murderer, she's just the reason.
Hey! he's not even taking, he's in the toilet. He is the shit.
He is the shit!
I guess, yeah, Monokuma really is the shit.
I feel like I couldn't find anything important. Don't kick me out. Don't kick me out. Money! Found half of the hidden Monokumas! The achievement's called Be Very, Very Quiet.
Aww.
I'm having Monokumas.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah, the bed isn't messed up. When she was abducted in her sleep. Yeah, no, the only reason why I came here was to hear Sonia's account. That's interesting.
Wait, Misaki, can you turn the direction a little bit? Other way.
The lamp is
Yeah, that's what I thought it looked like. Okay, never mind.
The lamp is floating.
The lamp is just floating, and the shadow is way further
Yeah.
down than where it needs to be.
Where
yeah,
is the light in
their
this
light
room?
source seems a little sus.
The lamp was the murderer.
I love lamp.
Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. It was just hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement, which is why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hiyoko's body was there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? Gundham?
Gundham.
Just
Gundham was the
Gundham.
first person. He was the first person to greet us.
Yeah.
He told us that we were being too loud.
Oh, and Hutch and Monokuma. A body was found. Body. No. Do you intend to spread love?
Sweet Jiminy Crickets!
Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundham and Monomi. No Kazuichi. Or Sonia. Cry.
Or Hiyoko.
Ha! No shit.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? We couldn't confirm that the both of them were already in the motel and not locked inside with the drumstick, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, yeah. Yoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we went to go break down the door. If she... Again, I want to emphasize, she was put up in that time. I don't know if she was killed in that time. So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital and asked her what was going on, and she said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki? No, they came here together. While we were cycling the island, we came to the motel and saw— Oh! Huh? Why would they do that? They circled the whole island?
Well, it was kind of... Maybe it was like because the island's round. They were like... if you
I
take
guess,
this
yeah,
side,
you go that way.
side, we'll meet up in the middle, and if we find her by chance...
Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. Is
no,
it?
it's that we can't find Kazuichi or Sonia during that time, and they're on the whole island.
The time that Mikan and I were looking on our own for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillow with duct tape. Also, look at me, I can't pick her up.
I also can't see her that well.
It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the venue.
Also, he still has stitches. If he'd lifted her whole body weight,
He would be bloody, yeah, he would have ripped
he
something.
would have ripped some.
That's my alibi, I can't do shit. I can't even run.
Unless Mikon stitched him up before we got there.
That was
Ooh.
literally me at the start of COVID.
Can't do shit.
Cut up with stitches and staples, and I couldn't lift or do anything.
After Fuyuhiko was killed, we discovered her body. What? Do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete.
Thanks, man.
That wasn't a worry until.
I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Alright, and that, I suppose, is where we end things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yarr. Well, this sucked. I think that's how I leave.
Oh, that went great.
No.
I thought about it, and we are not available for the next, or at least I'm not available for the next.
Oh my god, are we taking a Dangan hiatus?
I think we're taking a Dangan
Might have
hiatus.
to.
What a time!
I'm sorry.
No, wait a minute.
You
no.
guys may be able to do next week. I won't be able to.
We would
And then,
probably wrap up the investigation and start the trial, next week? But we wouldn't finish it
Probably.
until
yeah, until the
We're all back.
No, the
the 28th.
until you guys are all back on the 28th, and then I wouldn't be back until the 4th of August.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gone basically all of July because Kris is gonna be here on the 7th. We're gonna be in Disney on the 14th, and then on the 21st I have my nephew's birthday party.
I'm in Edmonton on the 21st.
So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, this whole month is this is it. Bye.
Oh no.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Yep, it has.
That's
Sorry,
the end of
everybody.
Danganronpa, y'all. I hope you had a good time.
What a way to end.
Why couldn't we have gone on hiatus before this session? But where we ended,
Sorry.
but no, but I mean, if we had taken longer to get to where we were, and
Yeah.
last session was today, it would have been all right, well, we're just starting a day after the hiatus. Now it's stakes. Oh no.
Peace.